Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. And Man City drop the 2 points, and Arsenal go 6 points ahead, top of the table, ahead of Man City. And this is absolutely great. It's a great result. An amazing result would have been Man City losing. But with the way the game was going, Man City obviously Reinders with a bad boy goal. Very, very good goal. Man City with a lot of opportunities, a game that was end to end. Let's just be real. And for Chelsea to still get something out of the game, it's happy days. It's happy days. At the end of the day, if Chelsea couldn't get the win, at least get the draw last minute by Enzo. You know what I mean? To nick it, to salvage Chelsea a point from the game. This is a very good result for Arsenal. We did our thing. We did what we needed to do against Bournemouth, and this is what we need to keep doing. As soon as the Blue Sharks drop any points, we need to be there to be active to get over the line. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. There's still a lot of the season to be played. It's still very early to say who's going to win it. But at the end of the day, we've taken advantage. We've taken advantage. Thank God we beat Bournemouth 3-2, because these are the games that are important that you need to get over the line. These are the games that you have to take advantage of. You know, when your closest rivals are dropping points, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. And this game, I can't lie, was end to end. It was a very good game, actually. I really enjoyed it as a neutral. I think Chelsea had a lot of opportunities to score. Man City had a lot of opportunities to score. There was a bunch of opportunities that Man City should have buried. The same with Chelsea, to be fair. They had a load of opportunities that they should have buried as well. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. At the end of the day, you have to put the ball in the back of the net. And both teams missed a lot of opportunities. Let's just be real about it. In the first half, Chelsea off from the bat, they had a corner with a header that flicked on, almost went in, but got saved. That was a good opportunity from Chelsea. I think it's Ampong that almost scored with a header, started the game. Cherky with a free kick into Diaz. He should have had a tap in, just about couldn't get a foot to it. So it is what it is. The long ball from Rodri into Reinders, then the pass to Foden. The shot went just wide. Foden was just too far off of scoring it. It was very close, just wide of the post. Foden should have buried that. It is what it is. That was another opportunity. Then you had Neto with a cross into Esteval in the box, and the shot got blocked by Vardio. Bad boy last-ditch tackle, slide tackle, and wins the ball back. To be fair, Esteval should be burying that, but Vardio was he wasn't giving him any time and space. You know, so there was loads of opportunities in this game to score. You know what I mean? Haaland, there was a moment in the game for like 10 minutes. Haaland just kept getting chance after chance after chance after chance. There was a time where Haaland blazed it over the bar. There was another one where he smacked it against the post. And it was a mad first half. Let's just be real. Both teams had a lot of chances. Man City, as soon as they started getting some momentum, they started having a lot of chances to score against Chelsea. They should have buried at least 2 of those chances in the first half. There was a ball into Reinders in the box. Obviously, that's the one that he scores. Does really well to get away from the defender and just smashed it on the top of the roof. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think Man City, the amount of chances, Haaland has to be scoring at least one of those chances, especially the one that hit the post. Didn't really put them to the sword. Man City were playing really, really well. The way that they were committing players forward, Reinders was cooking, Cherky was cooking, finding space. There was constant runners. Even Bernardo Silva was playing well. Rodri was literally sweeping everything up. I think Man City had so many opportunities to score, so many opportunities that they should have buried in that first half. Chelsea had a few, but Man City had a lot of opportunities. Then in the second half, Enzo with a pass to Pedro Neto, and shot goes over the bar. He should have been scoring that. You're in the box, not even marked. Just blaze it over the bar. No composure by Pedro Neto. Enzo was shining at him. Enzo was annoyed. Like, how do you miss that? How the hell do you miss that opportunity? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Pedro Neto should have scored that. This is why it was a very end-to-end game. There was a lot of periods, though, where Man City were dominating possession. They were dominating in terms of having the better chances. But both teams should have scored, man. Both teams should have scored more goals. Let's just be real. City on a counter-attack, Haaland to Turkey, pass to Bernardo. You know what I mean? Hato with the last-ditch tackle on Bernardo. And the way that Man City just transitioned, they transition and counter-attack really, really well. But ultimately, just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. That killer instinct just wasn't there. Very good last-ditch tackle from Hato. Enzo to the lap in the box, and the shot gets saved. Kozanov did a really good last-ditch tackle to get a foot to that. But once again, another opportunity where Chelsea should have scored. There was an opportunity from Hato to Cole Palmer, and he completely missed the ball. He didn't even connect with the shot. It's like, you gotta be burying those opportunities. Let's just be real. Both teams very wasteful, very, very wasteful in front of goal, and ultimately, a draw is a fair result. You know, Pedro Neto, Delap, Cole Palmer all had opportunities to score, but then with Man City, Haaland had multiple opportunities to score, hit the post, didn't. You know what I mean? Turkey had a couple of opportunities. Reinders had some more opportunities. Foden had an opportunity, and they just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. So really and truly, a draw's a fair result. Both teams wasn't clinical enough in front of goal, and this just works well for Arsenal. For us going forward, I think this is exactly what we needed. We needed to create a gap because a couple of weeks ago we had a bit of a gap, a 5-point lead, 6-7 point lead, and then we started dropping points. Sunderland, Aston Villa, teams like that. So Chelsea as well. We dropped points against Chelsea as well. So we needed Man City to fumble it. At the end of the day, it's not over. Obviously, it's not over. Rodri just come back. Foden, Cherki and Reinders are still new to the Prem, even though they're absolutely balling. The way that Man City are attacking, even Doku, when he came on, his vision has improved so much. You know, obviously Vardy had to come off injured. That was unfortunate. But Kozanov came on and made some really, really good last-ditch tackles. Certain opportunities that, you know, could have got Chelsea to win the game. So really and truly, all in all, I think you know, both teams will come away from the game and say frustrating, but either team could have lost this game due to the opportunities that they had. Either team could have lost. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. The shooting boots just weren't there for either team. And this is what happens when you don't take your chances. You lose or you draw games. If you don't take your opportunities, there was a lot of opportunities for both teams, especially Man City. I felt like Man City had a few more chances, you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're seeing the stats now. Man City had 3 shots on target. Chelsea had 3 shots on target. Total shots, Man City had 14. Chelsea had 8. So Man City had a lot more attempts, you know, a lot more shots on goal, just weren't clinical enough. Yeah, I'm saying wasn't clinical enough, but both teams weren't clinical enough. Let's just keep it real. Both teams weren't clinical enough, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I think Cherki, the way he was drifting to the right-hand side, the job he was doing drifting to the right-hand side, waiting for runs, anticipating runs and playing off shots, and I think Cherki was balling out, man. You know what I mean? I think Chelsea was balling out. Chelsea definitely had some big chances missed, but both teams either team could make an argument really to have what should have won this game. I'll be real. Either team has an argument that they should have won this game. Very frustrating for both teams. And like I said, thank you very much, Chelsea, because we needed you to do something. We needed you to get a result against Man City, and you did. And it was nice that we got our job done, and Man City weren't able to get their job done. Now we just got to keep going, keep winning, keep going. Don't let Man City get back in it. And we just have to keep going. We have to keep winning. We have to keep winning. But I think it was a very good game for the neutral. I'll be real. I was very entertained by the game. I felt like there was a lot of good football being played, especially to be honest, by both teams. I think even the way Chelsea were counter-attacking at times was very good. Enzo, I think, had a decent game. I think he had a good game, actually. Not even a decent game. I think he had a good game. created a lot of opportunities. Very frustrated with the players not being clinical enough. João Pedro, I didn't really see too much of, to be honest. I didn't really think he was really that in the game. Neto, wasteful. Esteval, I didn't really see much in the game either. A lot of times it was very lackluster from him. Cole Palmer, big opportunity, wasn't there. Supposed to be, star player, wasn't there. Didn't convert his opportunity. Completely missed the ball. That was given into him on a plate by Hato. You got to be burying that. Liam Delap, another one, wants to work to get into the team. You got to be burying that opportunity. You got to be burying that. So, yeah, man. I think Badashile and Chalobah made some good last-ditch tackles, to be fair to them. I think both centre-backs made some big tackles in this game that could have changed it. So I think Chelsea's defence deserves some praise, because there were some big opportunities where Badashile... I remember Badashile making some good tackles, so, I'm sure Chelsea want that to continue. Everything else that's going on with the club, with Maresca not being there anymore, looking for a new manager. Looks like it's going to be that Liam guy from Strasbourg. We'll see. But there was some big tackles. There was some big tackles there. The same with City. I think Kuzanov came on, done really well. Ake did well. Vardio and Diaz defended well at times as well. Rodri, goes without saying, that's the standard. Let's just be real. Reinders and Cherky were absolutely balling out. Foden with some good passes, but with his chance in front of goal, not clinical enough. Bernardo was decent, but Haaland just didn't turn up today. Just didn't turn up. Just didn't have his striking boots on. You know what I'm saying? But Rodri was really good. I remember some City fans were saying, "Oh, Rodri's coming back from injury. Would he be able to do this? Would he be able to do?" I felt like he had a very good game. I felt like he looked very comfortable. I think he looked very comfortable and was winning back the ball really well. And you can see how much more comfortable the Man City team is with Rodri there. And the back line looked even better. He just elevates the whole team when he's available. Rodri's absolute baller. So it goes without saying that they've been missing him. But at the same time, Man City, they created a lot of good opportunities as well. Even that ball from Rodri, they should have scored from, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, you can tell you guys definitely play a lot better with Rodri. You can tell. You can tell, bro. Like, he was running that midfield like he hasn't even been out injured all season. You know what I mean? It's different. It's completely different when Rodri's there. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? Big up, my G. Come on, man. We got to work, bro. We got to work. You know what I'm saying? We got to work. We got to work, bro. Back to business. Back to business. Big up North. City can hold that. Cala boca, pa. Little big up, man. Tamo aqui, familia. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It is what it is. We miss our chances. Haaland hits the post. Very wasteful. Very wasteful. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? Especially then when that's your best attribute, you got to be putting them opportunities to bed. You got to be putting them opportunities to bed. Big up, man. I'm gutted we couldn't beat City. I completely get why either side will be gutted, bro. Completely get why either side would be gutted. Both sides have, a lot of frustrations coming away from that game. I'll be real. Good thing Chelsea aren't Spurs. Arsenal's title to lose now. Yeah, it is Arsenal's title to lose. Let's just be real about it. It is Arsenal's title to lose. And you know what? I've said the whole time Arsenal can win the league. The thing is, we just need to keep going and do what we need to do on a consistent basis. We are getting the wins. There are still certain issues with Arsenal that I'm not happy about, if I be completely honest. But at the same time, we're picking up the points. You know what I mean? We're picking up the points when we need to, when we absolutely have to. So it is what it is. We do need certain individuals to start improving and start raising their level. And we do need to be making sure that we turn up for 90 minutes, not 45 minutes. These are things that will come back to bite us. We talk about, people saying Liverpool at the start of the season wasn't looking like they could maintain that. Well, there's a couple of things at Arsenal I feel like if we don't work on they will cost us points and drop us points. At the moment in time, yeah, we're getting by at this moment in time. But getting by isn't enough when you're in the title race. You know what I mean? We need to improve certain things, but we got the win when Man City got a draw. So we're taking advantage at this current moment. Yeah, we've got some players coming back. Obviously, our centre backs have come back. I do still feel like there's certain players that we need to incorporate into the team. But yeah, Chelsea had more big chances missed. I think Enzo goal counted as two big chances. What's this here? Neto pissed me off. We could have been level within a few minutes of the second half. Liverpool next. If Neto had scored, Enzo would have had an assist plus the goal. Bro, that was a shocking miss from Neto, bro. But then again, even Cole Palmer missing the ball like straight in front of goal, nobody marking you. Those are big chances that decide games, man. Big chances that decide games. Just weren't at it. Chelsea, like in terms of in front of goal, just were not at it. But then neither was City. So it was kind of like the same mode for both. It's kind of like the same for both. Same issues. Yeah, I mean, Delap should move on to WWE. Bro, his challenge on Nunes was just uncalled for. Now I understand why Yasser's always saying, yo, this guy, all he does is just barging people around. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, all you had, like, what are you doing? You had your chance, you didn't bury it. Now you're just there, just barging everyone all over the place. It's like, this guy, bro, I don't know what this guy thinks. Sometimes, I swear that the lap, he plays like this rugby. I swear down, no composure. All he's doing is just barging, man. All he's doing is barging, man. It's crazy, bruv. Crazy. Palmer was giving the ball away the whole first half. Yeah, Palmer was poor. Palmer was poor that first half, man. I can't even lie. He looks shot of confidence from what I'm seeing. He looking shot of confidence, if I be completely honest. He looking shot of confidence. Now both our defenders are injured. I think we're going to get a centre back. It's crazy. Vardio, bro. Do you know what I mean? There was some mad tackles in this game. I can't lie. Vardio and Diaz, man. It's crazy because they were having a decent game, but yeah. It's bad. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Kozanov needs more minutes. He has improved massively. I think he did really well when he came on. Really, really well. You know what I mean? It's mad, bro. It's mad. Rodri was good, yeah. Goes without say. Rodri James battle was fun. We play so much better with Rodri. What's this here? Foden was awful today. When he was on the ball, he was scared. I don't know what's going on with him. Ever since that injury, and then what happened? He broke his toe or something. He's come back and he's just looks within himself. Like I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, where's Cold Palmer, bro? It's weird. I don't know. Maybe any Chelsea and the fans in the chat can let me know what's going on with him. But he doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Foden was awful today. When he was on the ball, he was getting. But bro, Foden today for me wasn't at it, bro. I think like the guys really changing the game were Cherky and Reinders. Those are the guys that are really running it in midfield. Obviously Rodri as well. North, what's your prediction for Chelsea Arsenal semi-final, both legs? I reckon we win now. Now that Maresca's not there, I reckon we win that. You know what I mean? I reckon we beat them, bro. I reckon we beat them. Yeah, I mean, I think probably like 3-1 or something on aggregate. I reckon we beat them now. Now that Maresca's not there. Yeah, I mean, I'm more confident now. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. Foden has become a hot, cold player nowadays. I can't lie. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. But then he's had seasons before where Foden's been on form and been the difference for them to win major honors. So you can say hot, cold player, but when he's on form, all he needs to do is mainly be on form for the last stretch of the season. You know what I mean? Man City nearly always have a player that goes up in form towards the end of the season and gets them over the line. So it's one of them ones. Blue Sharks fighting amongst each other, getting a bite each. That's mad. Especially if we want to go far in the Champions League as well. Yeah. Do you think you sign anyone in January? I feel like we don't. So I don't think Arsenal sign anyone in January. Personally, I don't feel like we sign anyone. I think we should sign someone, but I'm not sure. Like, do you know what I mean? Especially if you're going off all the players that we've been linked to. Yildiz coming in Jan. I don't think they'll sell him in Jan. Do you know what I mean? Ødegaard is always the talk. We've always been linked to Ødegaard. And not that I believe any of these rumors. I'm just saying if you're going off of the transfer talk. And yeah, I just feel like it's always the same players. It's always the same nonsense. And I don't know, man. After the summer we had, I feel like we're not going to spend until maybe next summer. Do you know what I mean? A lot of our defenders are coming back as well. You know what I mean? A lot of defenders come back. Both our centre-backs are back. You know what I'm saying? Ben White is back. So just Mascara, Calafiori out. I think that, you know what I mean? If we still had loads of centre-back issues and injuries, I reckon that we would probably go into the transfer window and get someone. Now that we've got a lot of players coming back at this time, I don't really see them going in to go and get those kind of players. So, yeah, I think we're probably going to make do unless within January we have a major injury. Do you know what I mean? I reckon it'll be all right. Ødegaard's come back. Havertz is basically back. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think the manager's gonna go like they're gonna go in and spend. But maybe I might be wrong. I still feel like we're light. I think Arsenal are still light in terms of midfielders. I still feel like there's midfielders. I think there's a lack of options in the midfield in certain positions. You know what I mean? So I think we could definitely do that. I think DM, even though we've got Northside and Zubimendi, I still feel like Zubimendi's has been underwhelming for the whole season as a whole. Northside is not good enough, and I think to hold it down week in, week out. So yeah, I'm worried about something happens to Declan Rice. And I think the left wing issue is still an issue. I'm still not impressed. I foresee some kind of resurgence with Chelsea. Whenever a new manager comes into the picture, they manage to turn it around against all the odds. Remember their 2 Champions League titles. I get that, but it's a different ownership as well. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. They are the type of club to do things though when you least expect. I can't lie. They are a bit of a mad club, and they can turn it up when they want to turn it up. You know what I mean? So I kind of hear it when they won Champions League with a young squad, and no one expected them to win it. They won it. So you know what I mean? Even when they won their first Champions League, like nobody. You know what I mean? Roberto Di Matteo, mate. You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected that. I can't lie. I didn't expect that. So yeah, Chelsea are a team that it's like, yeah, it's mad. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I got a feeling. Yeah, I mean, that we can do something against Chelsea now. Now that Maresca's gone. But then again, like you said, it depends who they get in. It depends who Chelsea get in. I can't lie. But yeah, I don't want to count Chelsea out, but it is what it is. Too early for fans to get giddy. Still about half season. Still should reinforce in the window, and I think we'll be in a decent place. Yeah, bro. Like at the end of the day, like we know where the weaknesses are for Arsenal anyway, where we need to strengthen. Like we've already went and got another number 10. We've got a striker that we need to get kicking on. I can't lie because it's embarrassing now. We need a left. We need a left winger now. We need a left winger, and we need a midfielder. In my opinion, even if we do not get those reinforcements in Jan, I don't want to hear no excuses. Do you know what I'm saying? There's still the expectation to go out there and win. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? There's still the expectation. I still feel like this team is already, even without the reinforcements, are ready to go out there and win a major honor. So get it over the line. Get it over the line. But watch out for Chelsea. Whenever their backs is against the wall, they somehow, one way or another, manage to turn it around. Beware. Do you know what? I agree. I'm not going to count them out. I'll be honest. I won't count them out. Can we beat them? Yes. Will we beat them? We will see. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that is true about Chelsea. When you least expect them, they do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So not only then, but they're a team that, it's just, it's not good to sleep. It's not good to sleep on Chelsea. A lot of times, you know what I mean? This ain't the same City of old. Arsenal will be fine. Do you know what? After today's result, I kind of felt like that. I can't lie. I kind of felt after today's result, after watching the game, I was like, do you know what? We genuinely could win the league. And I've been saying that we could win the league all season, you know? But like I said, there's certain things I feel like need to improve. But yeah, it's just one of them ones, man. It's one of them ones. You just need to focus, guys. We need to focus. I don't think Arsenal beat us over 2 legs. Well, we'll see. At your ground, we lose, but at the bridge, I don't know about that one. We'll see, innit? We'll see. To be fair, yeah, you're right. To be fair, Chelsea in big games a lot of the time do turn up. You know what I mean? They do turn up. So we'll see, man. We'll see. You definitely know how to set up to stifle us. You know, that first half that Chelsea had against Arsenal, you absolutely dominated that first half. You know, you still were going for the kill even when you had a player down. We seem to really struggle with the Declan Rice and Caicedo midfield. You know, even if you put Caicedo, Lavia, or whatever the case may be, you guys definitely do know how to stumble us. So I'm not going to say it's a walk in the park, because that would be ridiculous based on what we've seen. But I think either team's got a chance, it's got an argument. At the same time, where Declan Rice has been very effective for us, we still do have a very good defense when they're not making stupid mistakes like the other day, and we can be very difficult to break down too, and we can score from set pieces, and we've got certain players off the bench that can affect the game. So it is what it is. There's argument for either side. Yeah, you know what I mean. Big up Northside, big up, bro. Come on, familia, big up, man. Northside thoughts if Arteta wins the Prem. Bro, my thought, if Arteta wins the Prem, he gets another 2 years, in my opinion. He can keep going. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Considering Chelsea picks up decent results in big games, yeah. Yo, big up, my G. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Bridge game just before the protests. Mood might not be all that. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is Jaron Caicedo suspended again against Arsenal for FC? Is he? He's suspended again against Arsenal. Yo, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Shane, bro. Happy birthday to Shane. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Liverpool, we are finished, and Thursday, Arsenal will beat us. We'll see. Yeah, I'm saying. North, did today's game tell you anything about Maresca? Well, to be honest, the team played very well without Maresca. So if that's what you're implying, then I get that. I still feel like Maresca's a good manager, but Yeah, the team still did their thing without him. So yeah, it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. You get me? For the first leg, lucky enough it's at home. It's a home game, so it won't be that peak compared to the away game. You know what I mean? It's Maresca's team. It's his momentum. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, innit? We'll see. You know what I mean? We will see. I still think Maresca's a good manager. I can't lie. I think he's a good manager. Great manager. I wouldn't say great manager, but is he a good manager? I think so. I think he's a good manager. Has he got flaws? Yeah, he's got flaws. Some Chelsea fans say that he used to rotate too much, but the thing is, I guess he's not. Well, he's no longer you lot's problem anymore. Do you know what I mean? We'll see what your board does. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Out here in Barcelona, man, you gotta be attentive. You gotta be on the watch, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Northside thoughts on Madueke. Is he good enough for Arsenal? I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal. He's not good enough for Chelsea. He's not good enough for Arsenal, in my opinion. Like I said, another player that's very, very frustrating. You know what I mean? Very, very frustrating. Doesn't take his opportunities often enough. Lacks a lot of composure in front of goal. Yeah, just a very frustrating player. Just like the Chelsea fan said. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me mute this because this chat keeps going on. Mute notifications. Always. All right, that's muted. Stop messaging me. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing Don's match reaction, and he's salty, saying we're gonna drop more points, and City's gonna go on a run. We will see, man. We will see. We will see. One team has the experience to get over the line. The other team is slightly doing better at this moment in time than their closest rivals. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how we turn up at the country end of the season. I hope Arsenal win the league. I want my team to win the league. I want to celebrate winning the league again. It's been 21 years. I think it's been more than long enough. Yeah, I mean, but I think today's showing. Look, at the end of the day, Man City, they weren't at their best, and they still didn't drop all 3 points, which is some, it's something at the game. But at the same time, they still drop points, but they're still within touching distance. That's the thing. And because Man City are always within touching distance, I never write them off. So it is what it is with them. Would you like Yildiz at Arsenal? I don't watch him like that. I don't watch him week in, week out to say that. So I don't know enough about the player. I haven't seen enough of the player to say I would or I wouldn't take him. It's one of them ones. I'd only be proper confident if we are winning by 2 goals aggregate in the first leg. If not, then yeah, it's peak fast. Yeah. Vardy and Diaz are out. Yeah, they still got Cousinov though. They still got Ake. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. We'll see. They're gonna have to weather those injuries, but it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, all these kind of things, it puts more pressure on Arsenal because we can't win the league now that Vardy and Diaz are out and they're out injured. They got certain injuries. It puts more pressure on us, which is fine because we need more pressure because we need to get over the line. Yeah. My jacket got stolen, bro. My jacket got stolen. I was in the club, and then at the end, I was moving to one sexy thing, and then when I came back, this is towards the end of the club. When I came back, everyone was leaving the club, because everyone's leaving the club getting their jackets. When I came back, all the jackets were gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So someone just robbed my jacket. So yeah, man, it was mad. It was mad This place didn't have a cloakroom. The first place I went to and didn't have a cloakroom. Jacket got robbed. It's mad. Maresca couldn't pick his own team. Apparently, that's why he looked better against big teams, because that was all him. Northside, thoughts on your fan base saying Declan Rice is world class. Once again, whenever there's something good, this fan base seem to exaggerate it. They seem to exaggerate it. You know what I mean? I think Declan Rice is very good, but I wouldn't call him world class. But he's been a very good player, much improved player as well this season. So he deserves a lot of props. Let's just be real. He deserves a lot of props. You know what I mean? But world class, nah, we can relax with that. You know what I mean? Rice is world class, especially on dead ball. He's not world class, bro. He's not world class. I feel like, nah, the man fling that around just too often. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. Nah, not world class. Not world class. We have two polarizing right wingers. One who is direct but can't finish, and one who isn't direct but can't finish. Bro, it's just welcome to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Arsenal. Like, it's just very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Hey, hopefully too, I want to see major honors. Yeah, man. I want to see some major honors, bro. What's your prediction for Arsenal Liverpool? For me, I look, because of they've definitely picked up their form in it, Liverpool. But I still don't feel completely convinced by what they're doing right now. I still feel like we win that game. You know what I mean? I still feel like we beat Liverpool. Obviously they got Isak out injured. So that's a blow. But I still feel like Ekitike has been the better player for them so far this season. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We just need to go forward, man, and just do what we need to do. Do you know what I mean? I still feel like we can beat them. I think this season they haven't been all that, if I be completely honest. So yeah, man, I reckon we beat Liverpool. But yeah, we'll see. Yo, it's mad. It's actually mad. Do you know what I mean? It's actually mad. Yildiz is a must. For me, he's a gem. That's what everyone keeps saying, but I ain't seen enough of him to say that myself. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen enough, if I be completely honest. I've not seen enough. Adeyemi for who? Who's Adeyemi going to? I think Adeyemi is a decent prospect, but I still feel like he's still far away from being a finished article. So I think he'd probably be a frustrating signing, if I'll be honest. But Adeyemi to who? I can't even remember who he's linked to. Someone said if you win the Prem, he's better than Gerrard. Well, that guy, I don't, bro. That's what I'm saying. These crazy takes. I don't know where these men are getting these stupid takes from. I need this ownership gone, blue out, get out of my club. I hear it. Maresca couldn't get anything from City 3 times, but our under-21s coach did. There you go. Someone said Rodrigo link to us is true. Is that true? Bro, we keep getting linked with Rodrigo all the time. Yildiz is getting linked with us all the time. Ødegaard. It's the same old, bro. We ain't going in for no Rodrigo. And we definitely ain't going to be able to get him in January. So, yeah. I believe it when I see it, kind of thing. That's how this club gets linked with every single player under the sun. So I believe it when I see it. That's my vibe on it. Do you know what I mean? North, thoughts on how to get the best out of your attack? The best out of Arsenal's attack? is sorting out the midfield, bro. You sort out the midfield, you're gonna help the attack, like the approach of to how we approach games. Like I said, I feel like allowing us to play Ødegaard and Eze, I think would get a lot more out of the attack. Obviously, you'd have Declan, the main guy in the midfield, defending. Move Saka to the left. He's more unpredictable, and he seems to be a bit more direct when he plays on the left. Every time I see him on the left, I see him instinctively be more direct than when he is on the right wing. It seems like he's just got very stale on that right wing. So move Saka left, play Eze in the 10, play Ødegaard in the 8, Rice at the 6. On the right hand side, I would either play, I'd probably play Diamond when he comes back, or I'd play Ethan. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people talk about Madueke being direct. Well, Ethan's direct, and he's a better finisher than Madueke. Ethan's a better has a better shot on him than Madueke. He can actually impact games on a consistent basis. Where Madueke, the biggest prop people are giving me about Madueke is the fact that he runs directly at players. I mean, a player at his age, you should be able to be direct. Like that shouldn't be your best attribute, though. That shouldn't be your only and best attribute. For me, I'd rather develop Ethan because I don't think Madueke is developing anymore as it is. So yeah, I'd rather Ethan on the right, Saka on the left, Gyökeres through the middle, Eze, Ødegaard, and Rice in the midfield. Or if you don't put Ødegaard in the 8, play Ethan in the 8, Skelly in the 8. So yeah, then you would see this team get, there'd be a lot more to this team in terms of going forward. Up until then, it's just going to be the same rigid stuff. It's going to be the same rigid stuff, bro. Saka's been a joke this season. He's been rubbish, man. He's been rubbish. You know what I mean? Yeah, Saka's devolving. Maybe he's still in pain. Maybe because he looks frustrated. Not only does he not look good enough, he looks frustrated as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on there. I'll be real. I don't know what's going on there. We should have fought for Kvaratskhelia last season. Missed opportunity, bro. The amount of missed opportunities I've seen by this club has been crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's been a hell of missed opportunities, bro. Are you okay? You seem under the weather and sleepy. I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just mad tired, bro. Like, I missed up bare sleep the other day. I just been mad tired, bro. Mad tired. I can't lie. And it's late and I don't want to shout either. So, yeah. Just doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? You think we will win the league? Do you know what? Today was a day. I'll be honest, yeah. Today was a day that I thought, you know what? We could really scam this league, because the way Man City are moving, like they're playing well, yeah, but this was a big game they needed to win, in my opinion, and they didn't. They still got a draw, but we've got a massive chance. But at the same time, people can talk about Man City and say, "Yo, they're inconsistent." We're consistent at getting results when a lot of times it's like, "Yo, we're quite lucky to get away with that." You know what I mean? We wasn't good against Wolves. It wasn't good against Everton. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's arguments for both sides. It's still so early that you can't say 6 points. We're definitely winning the league. But yeah, we definitely have a very good chance. Hashtag free Ethan. Big up, man. What's that? Ethan loan out maybe though. Yeah, maybe loan out Ethan. You know what I mean? Arteta will only play these young G's when he has to. Pep would have turned these men into proper players already. That's the thing with him, man. It's the thing with Arteta, man. He's frustrating in that sense. Well, in a lot of things, but in that especially. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. How many Premier League grounds have I been to? I've been to Craven Cottage. I've been to obviously the Emirates. I've been to the West Ham Stadium. What other grounds have I been to? I think that's about it. And obviously Wembley Stadium, but that's about it. Yeah. Oh, Watford Stadium, but that's obviously not in the Premier League now. But they're not in the Premier League at the moment. I've been to the Watford Stadium. Yeah, that's about it, man. We ain't getting any new players in the window yet, bro. We aren't. I don't think Saka will be the same because his hamstring's still hanging a thread. Yeah, bro. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be the same player. I feel like his development has gone stale. His development as a player has gone stale under this manager. I think the injuries, the hamstring, I feel like that's just, he looks worn out. He looks worn out. And yeah, so I don't think we're going to see the best of Saka either. Thoughts on how well Bert has done for Arsenal? Look, he almost went and got all the players we needed and all the position that we needed fixing. Bert's come in and left us in a position where we just need a DM and a left winger, really. So I think Bert's done an excellent job, man. I think the Bert's done a very good job. You know. We are in the seat, but wait it out some more. Yeah, bro. I never get too giddy with Arsenal, man. We have to make our own luck. We lost an 8-point lead to City around the same time. This is the thing. You know what I mean? So you always got to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, City fan here, our defenders getting injured is a blessing. Kusa will be perfect in our high line, and now we are forced to sign a centre-back. Yeah, we'll see in it. We'll see. I do think that Kusanov, I think he's a very, very good defender. Very good defender. Very impressed with him. I mean, the way Man United like to play is designed for Gyökeres, not Sesko. But for me, they look very similar type players. I can't lie. But yeah, Gyökeres will definitely be way more effective at Man United than he has been at Arsenal due to the way that they play. So yeah, I hear that. But yeah, man. But yeah, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. At the end of the day, Arsenal, you know, they have to keep going. They have to keep going. We're in a good position, but we've been in good positions before. You know what I mean? Was in a good position last year, beating Real Madrid in the Champions League, but then we fumbled it. At the end of the day, until this team proves me wrong, I'm always gonna side-eye them for the amount of times that they've let me down. 8 points clear, fumbled it. So yeah, man, they ain't fooling me. Still got a lot to do. Still got a lot to get over the line. Do you know what I'm saying? The problem with your owners is this, as the same your NBA team. They will nick a title and then just disappear and not build around their supporters. I hope you guys don't win the league. There you go. Northside, thoughts on what you feel needs to improve in games? For me, some of the substitutions. Some of the substitutions need to improve. I feel like the midfield, I still don't feel like that's our strongest midfield lineup. Getting the most out of Saka, getting a striker that actually gets the proper, well, get Gyökeres to get service, because Jesus gets service, and what's his name? Moreno gets service, and Gyökeres doesn't get service. So, yeah. Would you be happy if we win the league and the manager stays for another 5 years without winning again? No, of course I wouldn't be happy with that. Just because you win once doesn't mean all of a sudden you can stay here for 5 years. You shouldn't even be here right now, if I'll be completely honest, but there you go. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man, this has been knackering, bro. Bro, I actually haven't, bro. Like, one of my bedrooms, yeah, he's gone out tonight, yeah, invited me to go out. I said no, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I actually haven't. Last night, Lee went out. I didn't go out. Lee went clubbing. I didn't go clubbing. So, really and truly, that's not true. That's actually not true. You know what I mean? That's not true, bro. I'm just tired, yeah, because we was going out bears, bro. We was going out bears. Like, I was like, yo, I'm knackered. And then the last day ended up being out to like flipping mad times, like absolute mad times. So yeah, man, I just feel tired, bro. I can't lie. Just feel tired. Do you get me? You know what I mean? Big up, my G. Big up, man. Big up, familia, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Yeah, I just need I'm telling you. But yeah, it's just like we was going out bears and like out and about and bear dramas, and so I was like, yeah, I feel fatigued, bro. Do you know what I mean? I feel absolutely knackered. I'm just happy to have my place back. I swear down, I'm just happy to have my place back. I'm telling you. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What's this say? But yeah. I got woken up mad early as well when I was trying to get when I was trying to get some sleep. So yeah, man, it's one of them ones where, yeah, I just need some sleep, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, I literally just need some sleep. I am knackered. I need some sleep. But yeah, man. Other than that, it was calm, man. We did what we need to do, and that's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. To be honest, like, I think it was kind of good anyway that we was going ham anyway, so it kind of got it out of my system. Christmas time, New Year's, and now it's just like, cool. Now it's like, cool. Back to focusing, you know what I mean? Got it out of my system, back to focusing kind of thing. That's how I'm looking at it. Do you know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah. But now Barca's a mad place. Barca's a place that you can lose yourself so easy, like so many things, so many gal. But the thing is, like, now I've patterned the main squeeze. That's it. We got the main squeeze and we deal with the main squeeze, you know what I'm saying? I don't need like 55 things and all that. Like, nah, it's long. It's long. It's too many things to rotate. It's too busy. It's too many things to rotate, man. You get me? You know what I mean? So, nah, big up, man. Big up, literally. So yeah, I think I just need to catch up on some sleep, bruv. You know what I mean? But yeah, we gotta work. So Yeah, maybe I'll put out some clips tomorrow at the start of the day so I can get some sleep. Maybe I might do that. We'll see. I might do that. You get me? But this place is crazy. This place is crazy, but if you let yourself go, you'll have things to do all the time. Clubs, events, bars, restaurants, shisha, this, that. This city is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? This city is mad crazy, bro. You get me? This city is crazy. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man. It's a mad city. I haven't even seen it in the summertime. Like, I don't even know how it's gonna be in the summertime. It's gonna definitely be a madness in the summertime. 100%. Gonna be a madness in the summertime, bro. This place is gonna be mad. It's gonna be ramped. It's gonna be mad. I know this place is gonna be mad. Summertime's gonna be crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. It's been a mad Christmas, man. It's been a mad Christmas. To be fair, spending Christmas here was actually sick. Spending Christmas here was actually really good. So I can't fully compare. I can't fully complain, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's it, bro. That's it. Do you know what I mean? I already patterned it. And this thing I just patterned, yeah. I already told her from the start, yeah. I was like, yo, I got rid of my ex for disrespect and not supporting what I'm trying to do. So I said, if you're gonna be the distraction, then me and you we ain't gonna be seeing each other. She's like, no. I said, all right, cool. I told you from the start. So you can't then tell me this, and that. She's like, no, it's your work though, it's your work. I'll never do that, it's your work. I'll let you work. So, all right, cool. I said, cool, this is my work, it's my income. So you're either supporting me or you're not. And if you're not, then we've got an issue. You know what I'm saying? Then we've got an issue. So yeah, man, just pattern these things. Just patterning this thing, bro. When I first came here, man, just having bare things, but nah, man. No, I'm not in a relationship, but man's got needs, in it. Man needs to get my willy wet. You get me? So I need a thing that I can just call and just, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm telling the thing, yo, don't feel like, you know what I mean? When I'm working. The thing knows, all right, cool, leave him alone, he's working, kind of thing. But I ain't getting no relationship. I told the thing, I was like, yeah, I ain't getting in no relationship, nothing. Right. I need time alone and I need to focus on everything. And it's not the time for me to be looking for that, nor do I want one right now. Do you know what I'm saying? But you always have to have the little, you know what I mean? Come round, chop. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing kind of thing. You know what I mean? You got to. Man's got needs, baby. The thing is, yeah, I was gonna do the thing is I was going to just have multiple things, yeah, and then just chop one, change, chop one, change. Then I realized, I was like, yo, this is actually just, first of all, it's getting a bit expensive. Second of all, it's like, it's just going a bit too long. Like, to establish some of these things, it's just going too long. It's too time consuming. So I was like, do you know what? Just have one thing, that's it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I just decided, yo, we're changing tactics. You know what I'm saying? Versatility, guys. We're versatile around here. Versatility. So yeah, I chop the thing. Cool, that's it. Like, I can't be asked like jumping from bare things right now. Like, I can't be asked to be like spreading my time between 6-7 things, bro. It's too crazy. Even Lee was like, yo, bro, like this is too much. Like, you're chasing this thing, that. Do you know what I'm saying? Link this thing. Nah, it's long. It's long. It's actually long. So, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Loan with the option to buy. That's it, man. Do you know what I mean? But I can't. There's too many players on the bench because I ain't got enough play. I ain't got enough time. Do you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, forget this. Forget this. It's too many. It's too many things at once. Oh, right. I mean, got a pattern it, man. It's got a pattern it. And then if that thing's not listening, then cool. Yeah, it's bro. When the sun goes down, it's cold, bro. At this time of year, the sun goes down, it's cold, bro. It's cold. Not every day it's super cold, but some days it is cold. I can't lie. But yeah, we need to go for a blem. But yeah, just learned a lot, and I'm glad I've kind of learned it like early. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad I've learned it early. Yeah, it's mad distraction. Of course, it's mad distraction, bro. Like it's too much Nani, bro. Like too much Nani, one willy. Like what can I do? Do you know what I'm saying? A man can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? A man can only do so much. Let's go for a blem. Right. Let's So yeah, everything's trial and error. Innit? Everything's trial and error, and yeah, I've just realized like rotating too many things is just too long. Back when I didn't have a job like this, and I'm not doing like social media and stuff like that. That's fine. You could do that. When you work for yourself, and it's grind time. It's time to get your head down and grind and work and work. It's not the time to be doing all that. I'm telling you, it's way too time consuming. So yeah. Um yeah, man. Telling you. Girls are a distraction, bro. You know what I mean? But at least right now, a thing comes into my life pattern straight away. Listen, I left my thing. It's the line I'm dropping on it. Listen, I got rid of my girl in London because you weren't listening. So if I'm willing to do that, you're not down, tell me now, and you could just go do your thing now, do my thing. Don't waste my time and I'm not on games. And then they're already looking at me like, all right, cool. If you cut from her in London, started a new life here, cool. If I don't pack, if I'm not on job, yeah, he's on smoke. So I don't need no distractions. All I need, all I said to the thing, I was like, yo, you can get regular Willy, but all I need is peace, listen, and do not distract me and get in the way of what I need to do. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, over here, better distractions. To be honest though, when I'm by myself, you man don't see me going out every weekend. I can stream late night, I can do my thing. It's quite I'm not really like trying to search for anything else really, but just yeah, just chill, stream, do my thing, that's it. But there's like the party scene that I've already put on my head. I'm like, yo, I told everyone, like, yo, you ain't seeing me partying, bro. You ain't seeing me partying unless it's like the weekend or Friday. One or the other. Like I said, this party has literally ran a corner from my place. Literally ran a corner. And I was like, nah. My guy's like, yo, we got a table, everything. I said, yeah, it's cool, but nah. It's cool, but nah. You get me? Because otherwise it's just too crazy.
The other night I was so shattered, yeah. I was so shattered. I didn't even go to the club. Didn't even end up going. You know what I mean? The things that are more pattern in the UK. There's a lot of finesses here, I think. Like there's a lot of women here that are working 2 jobs. I clocked, yeah. There's a lot of women here that are definitely they definitely work in the night, if you know what I'm talking about. Work in the night and then they like work in a club or like but then there's a lot of normal girls as well that have 2 jobs, but there's a lot of women here that are, you know what I mean? So you gotta be careful here. And once they can smell that you're from the UK, they're a bit like, you know what I mean? What kind of saves me is the fact that I can speak Spanish. So I kind of and aesthetically kind of blend in with the Latinos, so I don't really like, you know, stick out too much. But yeah, if they can tell that you're English, some of the women will try finesse. I feel like I had that feeling. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're on a finesse thing, bro. Yeah, facts, bro. You have to put yourself in a good place, bro, before you start wiling out. Money over bitches, as if you are broke, you will get nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So obviously it didn't help. There was like Christmas time, New Year's, you know what I mean? But that's all gone now. And my birthday's in August, so there's bare time to hustle. You know what I mean? When I didn't go to the club last night, I woke up, I'm like, right, back to the grind. Back to the hustling. You get me? And that's it. And it's kind of good because I don't really have like a social group here where I see them all the time. So it's like less distractions, less distractions, less distractions. It's like, right, fuck it. I might as well go live. Like, let me go live. I might as well go live. Yo, let me do this, let me do that. So yeah, man. In life, you need to know that you can have your little bit of fun. For example, my boy is asking me to go to Brazil in 2 days. I'm not going. I could go. I've got the peace to go. There's nothing stopping me going. I'm stopping me going. I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna be distracted out there. Rio de Janeiro, bare bitches, bare holes. I'm gonna be distracted. This thing, that thing, this thing, that thing. Nah, bro, I can't. End of the season, yeah, but not now. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Brazil, bro, the man them got it all patterned as well. Do you know what I mean? Like this main thing, yeah, she's been getting her card out all the time. She called herself a taxi to go home. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of behavior I'm talking about. But if I went Brazil, I could, bro, in 2 days to go to Brazil, no, 3 days to go to Brazil. I'm like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, that's just gonna be crazy. All the man them are going down. It's gonna be a villa thing. It's just gonna be a mad thing. I can tell. It's gonna be a mad thing, and then I'm talking to this thing and that thing, and nah, bro, forget that. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. It's time to focus, guys. Focus. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. But yeah, it is what it is with these things. It is what it is. Absolutely shud.
absolutely knackered, mate. Absolutely knackered. But yeah, Man United drawing as well against Leeds. Do you know what I mean? I was watching that game as well. Man United are so dead to watch, man. They're so dead to watch. So dead to watch. Yeah, I mean, Cunha was unlucky with the volley that he had in the first half because he was offside. That was a good volley. That goal should have counted. If it would have counted, that would have been a bad boy goal. But yeah, Leeds look the better team, man. Man United's so dead, bro. So dead. Like the football that Ruben Amorim's implemented over there is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. You know what I mean? Absolutely horrendous, bro. I can't lie. But yeah, man. You get me? But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Liverpool dropping points again. Not surprised. Tottenham. Fucking lucky bastards, man. You know what I mean? I need Sunderland to. I wanted a meltdown, but yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I mean, big up FCSB, bro. Big up, man. Yeah, I mean, United been dusty for years. I never thought I would have grown to see them this trash. I don't know how that guy still got a job, bro. Like the football is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous, bro. Man United as well. Getting flipping Tottenham, getting away with it. I needed a meltdown, man. I needed a meltdown, but unfortunately, Ruben lives to see another day, man. He lives to see another day. Yeah, bro. They're so poor to watch. They're so poor. Even Leeds play better football than these, man. Even Leeds play better football than these guys. It's actually embarrassing, bruv. It's embarrassing. Like football's just so mad. But then again, like I said, when you have a double pivot of flipping Ugarte and Casemiro, it's long, bro. It's long. That Sesko, this is why when Arsenal fans be gassing players, we need to get Šeško. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't listen to these guys. That Šeško guy is rubbish, bro. Absolutely rubbish. I don't rate him at all, bro. People get onto Xerxes. Xerxes can link up. Xerxes actually has a decent shot on him. Like, what's Sesko good at? What's Sesko actually good at? Guy is rubbish, bro. I would dead baller, bro. Dead baller. Dead baller, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, why didn't they get rid of this guy ages ago? That's another club. Why didn't they get rid of him ages ago? Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, but there you go. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be playing Xerxes over Šeško, bro. No, but I can't lie. I can't lie. Trust the process culture has ruined English football, card. There's no way Amorim should still be there. It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy to think that he's still there, bro. You know what I mean? How is Amorim still there after all that dead-ass football? Look at Maresca. Within those 7 games of poor results, he's out the door quick. Chelsea don't waste time. Whereas United... But I think with Chelsea as well, it wasn't just... with them, I just feel like the manager... Maresca said certain things and they were like, yeah, we're not having it, kind of thing. It's not so much because of the results, in my opinion. I think it was more Maresca's frustration, but that's just my opinion. I think it was more Maresca's opinion. Maresca's dropping little subtle things against the ownership that made them go, nah, we're not going to keep him. Northside, it's a crime that Slot is still at Liverpool. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Everyone wants to give it time. Give it time. Bun that, man. Bun that. If the football's dead and I ain't seeing no trophies, get out. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else. The only thing that can justify dead football is trophies. That's the only thing that can justify it in any way. Why are you what is the point sitting there watching this dead football and there's nothing there? You know what I mean? Slot, he's another one, bro. Every time when I watch his football, it's just all over the place as well. You know what I mean? And if Fulham can get a result, Arsenal should be able to get a result. Sly on as right wing. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. Yeah, you know I mean, it's crazy. But it is what it is. Maresca probably crashed out after the hierarchy. They're signing Garnacho, bro. I get why he crashed out. You know what I mean? If he did crash out, I get it, bro. You know what I mean? Because why? I'm not getting my centre back, but we're getting Garnacho. I'm not getting my flipping my midfielder, but then I'm getting flipping man like Gittins. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. North Slot wants us Liverpool to play control possession based football when we are not a team or club to play that way. I don't get it. I don't get it with Slot. I think he's tinkering too much. Fair enough, he's had quite a few new additions, but this is a team that were champions last season. It shouldn't be looking this bad. It shouldn't. But there you go. There you go. When I was growing up, United fans used to mock me as they won titles. 2007, 8, 9, 11, 13. In our banter era, 13 years without a title now. 21 for us. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But there you go, man. It's all mad. It's all mad. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to everyone in the building. We're going to redirect. We're going to redirect a man like Lee. Big up to my guy Lee. We're going to redirect. Northside raid on the way in. Big up to everyone locked in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love, 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 love.